What's going on, guys? I just wanted to cover the Bitcoin chart with you this afternoon. I know it's a little earlier than what I usually do, but I just saw something really juicy. So I was pretty stubborn in regards to the last couple of days. I was really forcing this particular pattern to be a falling wedge. Um, but really, I could have, for the longest time, I could have just called this a descending channel. Now, it still operates bullish, right? So within the price action, you kind of get like your pinball situation within this channel. Ultimately, these do, in terms of probability, have a higher likelihood of breaking to the upside. Now, given the circumstance, we are in a bear trend. EMA's still hot red, okay? Um, but let me extend this real quick. I mean, it could come all the way down, okay? Now, like I said in the previous video, I do expect these particular zones as maybe potential bounce zones right here, the white lines that I'm turning green. Also, we are at key inflection points. We are at the hourly, the hourly supply line at this time. And what's really interesting to me, given the circumstances, now my support indicator popped up on the 1 hour, but now it's under the price action. We also had a inverted hammer candle right here. And then we also had a bullish engulfing candle. This is actually you can classify these three candles right here as a reversal signal. So that's kind of cool. Now, the invalidation point of this particular candle pattern here is below the inverted hammer right here. So if you see an hourly candle close below 19.575, we're not in a good situation in terms of price, okay? Now, how do you really analyze this? So at this point, if you see a bullish engulfing candle outside of this channel where it breaks out, back tests it as support, preferably above 19.8 because that is a pretty important confluence zone, then yeah, you can feel a bit more confident about price eventually recovering and maybe even retesting the 21.6, maybe even going higher than the previous highs here. That is a possibility, but we got to see that reversal. That reversal has to go down before anything. Now, keep in mind, these channels sometimes do break bearish, okay? Um, if that actually happens, let me change the color to this. This is the invalidation line right here. So, but yeah, the Fibonacci lines is at the 0.382, which keep in mind, it's not definite. Here, I feel like this was a front run of the 382 in my particular perspective, but yeah, like sometimes what happens is it'll actually go to the dollar, right, to the 0.382, maybe even all the way down to the 236. So if you see the supply line break, I mean, to be honest, yeah, you'll have a short-term break, but this will probably get retested as resistance, okay? So if it breaks below this green line right here, you could probably see something like that, and then, just we're heading down further to Goblin Town. But I don't think that's really set in the cards at this time. What I'm looking at here is a potential mini inverted head and shoulders pattern. So, why do you say that? You might ask, is this particular line in the sand? So I'm going to take off these extension lines. And then also you have one shoulder, and you have a potential shoulder brewing right now with the head right here. Look, it's smiling at us. All right, anyway, now this could have actually become a invalidation. Okay, this swing failure patterns, excuse me. So inverted head and shoulders, if they fail, Fail meaning it's the same rules with the inverted head and shoulder. Like an inverted head and shoulder is invalidated when an hourly close crosses the head line, which at this point is at 19.575. So there's a couple ways you could be looking at this, but given the reaction, the bullish engulfing reaction, twice actually, you have two bullish engulfing candles. You have one right here, the green candle, then you have the teal color right here. Now price is still trying to break above the 9 EMA. So we're not out of the woods yet. Technically, you know, we still have about 10 hours to stay above this green line. But overall, I like the reaction. We did get a divergence here. We did get a bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Yeah, the money flow doesn't look too hot, but we are making lower lows. I mean, sorry, higher lows. God dang it, higher lows. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, we are kind of getting some consolidation here. But the TSI has been down here for some time. This is rather, I would say for it to be down here this long, I would call it uncommon. So that's another thing that I do like. Let me see, in regards to uh, any manipulation, I don't see any manipulation at this time to be concerned about, honestly. So yeah, I feel like there's no crazy things going on at this time, no manipulation, if you will. Support popped up, I believe, even on the 1 hour as well. Let me take off the Heikin-Ashi candles. Yeah, even as high as the the 2 hour. Let me go to the 3. Yeah, 3 hour as well. Even on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we're actually getting a higher term support. So that's real nice to see, especially at these key zones. Yeah, as high as the 4 hour chart, we do have support. So I'm actually looking more so for a long. Now, I'm not opening up a fresh long at this time. I'm waiting, honestly, for at the very least an hourly candle close. If you want to be extra safe, a 4 hourly candle close above this particular channel resistance line. Okay, what I'm looking for here is actually a consolidation, kind of like what we're seeing right now, and then a break above this particular uh, descending channel. Now, keep in mind, these do tend to break to the upside, okay? But there is a probability that there is to the downside. So mitigate your risk. Just make sure you have your stop losses ready. If you do intend, not financial advice, but if you do intend to trade this, I would highly recommend that you do have a stop of at least 3 to 5%, not a financial advice, okay? 3, 5, 10%, like no leverage or very little leverage, you know what I mean? Like lately I haven't been going past 3% per se, just because I mean the market's super volatile, so I don't really like want any of that noise. It's pretty, pretty crazy out there. And I mean you could trade altcoins as well, you know, if you really want leverage. But anyway, okay. Um, yeah, so I'm kind of hoping for this particular situation to happen. Now, keep in mind, uh, there has yet to be a true rejection like there have been up here, whether it's like a wick tag or maybe even like a candle close rejection. So we haven't even touched the latest aspect of the channel yet. So I do, in time, within at least the next 3 to 4 hours, I do kind of expect like a tag or maybe even a resolution, a breakout. So I'm keeping my eyes on it. Given that the supply line is here, and there was a crazy reaction, a good one at that, a positive bullish one. I think this is just consolidation for an eventual break to the upside. But yeah, as far as current invalidation points, like I said before, I'm probably going to put my stop near this particular zone right here. I would actually put it maybe like at 19.561 or like 19. Keep in mind, this is the Bybit chart. So, I mean, if you're using Coinbase or you're using Gemini, it's going to be slightly different. But that invalidation point for you would just be where the inverted hammer candle is, right? right here, okay, or a little bit below that. That's usually due diligence. As far as my entry is concerned, I like to go onto the 15-minute and really like just turn off all the noise, turn off the candles, and really just look for the 9 EMA, or I'm sorry, yeah, the 9 EMA. So in the 15-minute time frame, we did get a bearish cross, so I am expecting from the shorter term time frames for price to actually come down. And yeah, anyway, but essentially what I'm waiting for is an hourly candle close outside and above this descending channel here. And if that's the case, yeah, I'll open up a fresh log and, I'll play the probabilities. It's most likely going to be around 19.84, honestly, because if price is above 19.84, if it regains it as support, then, that's a pivot, that's an important pivot point in price action that's it's been a key line of support for about weeks now. But anywho, yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you regarding the current price action. It's looking pretty exciting. Looking like there's going to be some significant resolutions at this point in time. Really glad the bulls stepped up at this particular price line zone, the green horizontal, because oh my goodness, if they did not, um, yeah, we would be heading all the way down. So it's not set in stone. There could be a breakout of this particular channel, and then you just create a lower high, right? So if price can't get above 22.123, this particular zone right here, if price can't pass it, um, then we're seriously, creating a lower high, and then most likely another test down here at this green line. So it's really like put up or shut up for the bulls at this point, because man, there's just so much going against them right now with this rising channel, maybe even a big bear flag. So the time is now for the bulls to really step up. But anyway, I gotta go. I got a meeting in about like 12 minutes. But I just want to say thank you so much for your support and everything like that. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you think this TA is trash, let me know in the comments below. If you think this is good stuff, let me know in the comments below. I'm totally down. Also, I would love, any opinions regarding like going live. Like, it would be cool to kind of like align with everyone and get like a better semblance on like what's a good time to go live and actually like help out in real time people who have been struggling with like technical analysis. But yeah, any feedback regarding that would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, have a great rest of the day. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.